I'll tell you what, it was a little easier, especially the master's program at that point. I was like, yeah, I'm getting A's. I'm
Yeah,
like, this isn't so difficult. I'm like, well, yeah, you have 15 years of experience behind you. So,
right.
like
That's right. Yeah,
that's why a lot of people that go for a master's degree right after they get their undergrad feel like that might be the wrong approach,
I
because
think so. Yeah,
master's is kind of a capstone of I've had a little bit of a career.
that's right.
You know what I mean? And I have some experience, so let's bring that to the next level and bring that
Yep.
to the company or companies I'm going to work with after the
Yeah.
fact. And what it does communicate, what I found it communicates to people is not some weird highfalutin, oh, you're like above everybody else or anything like that. It's you go beyond basic post high school education and you're a lifelong learner. Literally screams volumes to that, you know?
Absolutely.
And
Absolutely.
I think it's important to have that mentality for your whole life, to be willing to learn, to be open to how things change, especially in the environment we have today with AI technologies,
Really.
with the state of affairs in the world and everything. Things are very, very moving, and
Mhm.
there's not anything very static and standard and status quo about anything going on today. Having that flexibility in your career in life is super important. And we as human beings typically get to a point in our lives where we start to crystallize, and like our beliefs are like, and then some people earlier than
Mhm.
others.
Mhm.
I've seen
Yep.
people in their 20s that are just like, this is what life's all about. I'm like, okay, you know, like that's kind of early to figure that out. I'm
True.
51
Yep.
and I realize as of this year, I know far less than I've ever thought I knew
Exactly.
ever in my life. So if I can continue down that path and still have that wonderment and that
Oh,
curiosity and that exploration is with my career, with my family, my daughter, my friends and family and everything, like I'll be good. I'll be on this planet as long as possible and just, continuing to contribute any way I can. So I encourage anybody else to do the same. It's,
absolutely.
you
Yeah,
know,
you learn about yourself more when you get in your 40s and 50s than you did in the early 20s and 30s, right? Like you said, you don't want to get, I mean, you can get straight out into graduate school after the fact, but people value experience when they hire you. So I've seen a lot of people that had their masters at 23 and then they're working at Starbucks because they don't have experience.
right, right.
Because I mean, you can have entry level positions, or then they discover that they went to school for something that they're not passionate about, and then you're dead for $150,000, and now what?
That's
Yeah,
awful.
it
That's
is
awful.
awful.